Where words fail, pictures do the trick. Today's video showcases the baffling beauty and sublime grace of some of the strangest places on Earth. If you're a self-proclaimed adventurer, anxious for a travel experience beyond any other, the following destinations should make the top of your to-do list. It's true, things are about to get weird if you opt to venture beyond the norm to the following weird and wonderful travel destinations. And before you rub your eyes and gape in wonder, trust us, these locations really exist. Here are our picks for the top 10 most amazing and unusual places on Earth. Number 10. Pamukkale, Turkey. Pamukkale-Hierapolis is a remarkable UNESCO World Heritage Site situated on the western rim of the vast Anatolian plateau in Turkey. The surreal, brilliant white travertine terraces and warm, limpid pools of the Pamukkale hang like the petrified cascade of a mighty waterfall from the rim of a steep valley side in Turkey's picturesque southwest. Truly spectacular in its own right, the geological phenomenon that is Pamukkale, literally Cotton Castle in Turkish, is also the site of the remarkably well-preserved ruins of the Greek-Roman city of Hierapolis. With such a unique combination of natural and man-made wonders, it's little wonder that Pamukkale-Hierapolis has been made a UNESCO World Heritage Site. With over 2 million visitors annually, it is also Turkey's single most visited attraction. There are dramatic travertine terraces dotted all around the globe, but nowhere else in the world can visitors enjoy exploring both picturesque travertine formations built up over the millennia from limestone deposited by the abundant hot springs and the colonnaded streets, temples, bathhouses, necropolis, and theater of the remains of an idyllically located Greek-Roman spa city, Hierapolis. Water cascades from natural springs and down the white travertine terraces and forms stunning thermal pools perfect for a quick dip as the Romans once did. Since the site is flooded with tourists, the best way to enjoy an uncrowded visit is to spend the night in Pamukkale village, then explore the formations and ancient site the following morning. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. Number 9. The Wave, Arizona. Of all the mystical cures awaiting the believers in the Arizona desert, the Wave, a colorful, wave-like Navajo sandstone rock formation, will hold you in the most awe. This pinnacle stands proud of its oddness between the borders of Arizona and Utah, and is thought to hail from the Jurassic era, during which time prevailing winds pushed the sandy desert dunes across the sandstone, etching it, while water runoff deposited chemicals such as manganese and iron. The resulting bands of color are referred to as the Liesgang rings, named after a German chemist. Swirled bands of color run through the sandstone, ranging from red, pink, orange, yellow, white, and green. It's a dreamlike world of swirling colors and psychedelic patterns. The peculiar and unique fluctuating stratum was created by slow wind and rain erosion. The wave was virtually unknown until the 1990s, when it was widely advertised in German travel brochures and featured in the 1996 movie Faszination Natur. In an effort to preserve the natural beauty and integrity of this natural site, there is no signage for hikers, so you have to find your way in and out of this site, which sounds like a reasonable challenge. Also, only 20 visitors are permitted to access the wave each day, as permits are issued online through a lottery system. Who's up for it? Number 8. Crooked Forest, Poland. Came across any oddly shaped pine trees outside of Nowe Charnowo near the town of Grafino, West Pomerania? No? Well, welcome to the most bizarre place on Earth. There's a curious little forest where trees grow at a 90-degree angle at their base, and no one knows why. This mystery is doubly intriguing because the Crooked Forest, as it's known, is surrounded by a non-crooked forest of trees that grow straight up in a normal way. The Crooked Forest trees were planted in the 1930s and experienced their inverted arc some 7 to 10 years later. Intriguing theories posit that the trees are the result of extraterrestrial influences or a gravitational pull that works like no other on Earth. The more boring and likely answer is that humans did this, perhaps hoping to harvest the trees for shipbuilding. The reason no one knows for sure is that the age of the trees and their possible human manipulation coincide directly with the invasion of Poland. Thus, no one living there now would have any recollection of the crooked forest's origins. Also, very few people visit this region, so why you happen to be there is a mystery in itself. Number 7. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Have you ever dreamed of a walk in the clouds? Well, your dreams can become a reality at the whimsical Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia, home to the world's biggest salt flat at 10,582 square kilometers. This one-of-a-kind marvel is located in Potosi and Oruro departments. It's also the world's largest natural mirror when a thin film of water gathers on the surface. Visitors get to walk on the crusty surface while gazing dreamily off into the clear blue yonder. Despite being frozen in the depths of winter, the world's largest salt flat is transformed into a giant sky-reflecting mirror during the rainy seasons. The pools left over from this monumental prehistoric lake creating a shimmering, illusory horizon, making it one of the best places to visit in the world if you like a good trick shot for a fun selfie. The lake formed around harbors large flocks of beautiful pink flamingos that can be seen grazing in the water. The best time to visit this place is in the months of July and October when the weather is conducive. Do you love conspiracy theories? Or rather, do you believe in aliens? Our next location on this list is believed to be linked to the extraterrestrial world since little is known about it. Why don't you have a look for yourself, then let us know what you think in the comments section down below. Number 6. The Nazca Lines, Peru. They're massive and they're mysterious. Covering some 19 square miles in the Nazca Desert of southern Peru, about 260 miles south of Lima, remarkable geoglyphs called the Nazca Lines were built between 500 BCE and 500 CE. The Nazca Lines are a well-visited site by sci-fi fans and extraterrestrial aficionados. However, it's difficult to explain why the prehistoric Nazca culture created the enormous geoglyphs in 500 BC, depicting an array of spiders, monkeys, figures, and flora. Many theorize that the creation had religious significance for the pre-Columbian people of Nazca, or out of the belief that the glyphs linked up to the constellations in the sky. Remarkably, the Nazca Lines have withstood time, in large part due to their isolated location in a windless and stable desert climate. They were created by digging trenches in the desert's reddish-brown earth, revealing a light-colored clay underneath. The geoglyphs range from simple straight lines to geometric shapes to more complicated animals like a hummingbird, spider, and monkey. Some of the unexplained shapes are up to 200 meters in length, and each one is executed in a single continuous line. There is also a human-like figure. They are best viewed from the air, although surrounding foothills offer ideal vantage points for some of the designs. Because they are best viewed from above, conspiracy theories posit that the Nazca people were either communicating with their gods or extraterrestrial visitors. What do you think? Number 5. Spotted Lake, Canada. Spotted Lake Kailuk is one of the most mineralized lakes in the world and has long been revered by the native Okanagan Syilx people, and it's easy to see why they think of it as sacred. They used its water to heal pain. The lake is spotted with 365 separate pools arranged in a strange mosaic-like pattern. Each of these spots holds a unique and highly concentrated chemical content and is said to cure different diseases. In winter and spring, the lake looks just like any body of water. However, in the summer, the water in the lake evaporates and small mineral pools are left behind, each one different in color to the next. Although businessmen wanted to establish a spa center here, the natives have redeemed the lake and today it remains a sacred site that can be observed from a distance. The unique lake can be viewed on Highway 3, northwest of the small town of Osayusa, and visitors are requested not to trespass on tribal land. Number 4. Great Blue Hole, Belize. The Great Blue Hole is the world's largest sinkhole, measuring an incredible 984 feet across and roughly 410 feet deep. In layman's language, this is a gigantic natural submarine sinkhole that no one knows the depth. The Blue Hole is a popular spot for free diving, only for daredevils I presume. You will be amazed at the power this sinkhole exudes. It's also touted to be the most dangerous and deadliest spot in the world by experts, and only one successful exploration has ever been made. In their findings, there gets to be a spot that plunges divers into total darkness. We suggest that you exercise caution in this area if you ever get the guts to explore it. It has claimed the lives of many expert divers in the past, so don't be reckless. Number 3. Socotra Island, Yemen. Socotra Island is located between the Gardafi Channel and the Arabian Sea and is the largest of 4 islands in the Socotra archipelago, believed to have been separated from mainland Africa more than 6 million years ago. Since this remote island looks like the set of a sci-fi film, you have to see to believe. This island is like nowhere else. Socotra's incredible and unique biodiversity means that there are plants and trees here not found anywhere else in the world. Particularly bizarre are the ancient and twisted dragon's blood tree and the bulbous bottle tree. Many rumor this place to be the location of the biblical Garden of Eden. Also, many of the females on the island have a DNA haplogroup found in no other humans anywhere else in the world. How cool! And with that, it's now time for today's best pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it on our future video. Number 2. Sea of Stars, Maldives. Before you conclude this to be some frame from a Disney movie, we are here to inform you that such a place does exist. The photo was probably taken by someone visiting Vadhu Island in Maldives, where this phenomenon happens and attracts millions of tourists every year. The name Sea of Stars comes from the bright blue shine caused by the bioluminescent sea plankton that shines bright blue during the night. The tourist footfall seems to be only increasing after the sea was featured in far and few Bollywood and Hollywood films. The Maldives is listed as one of the cheapest destinations in the world, and this beach is one of the weirdest places across the world. So what's stopping you from seeing this marvelous phenomenon? Number 1. Blue Lake, New Zealand. Do you get extremely excited about jungle safaris and walking tours of the national parks in general? This one might just surprise you with its quirkiness. Nelson Lakes National Park is centered at 2 large lakes, Rotoiti and Rotorua. The park also includes surrounding valleys and mountain ranges. The park is a popular area for camping, tramping, and fishing. But there's an interesting blue lake at the Nelson Lakes National Park, one of the weirdest places across the world. What's so weird about it? How about the fact that this lake is so clear that you can see all the way out to the bottom and can't even make out the depth? The clearest lake in the world is almost as clear as distilled water, meaning that its visibility is up to 80 meters. Who wouldn't fancy to see this? All these places make me want to pack up my bags and start my adventuring journey. Well, at least scraping off the creepy looking forest in the sinkhole. Where have you been, or where would you love to see first? Let us know in the comments section down below.